So I seen this TikTok and it said that the average Roblox player who has just maybe 3,000 people playing his game is still making over $40,000 a month. So obviously I wanted to do that, because who doesn't want to make $40,000 a month? That like seems so easy, just to make a Roblox game, easy peasy. But the thing is, I don't want to just create any random slap tower or brain rot game. I want to make an actual good game where people want to play it. But that's not easy at all. And I'm not very smart, so I had to go over to my good friend ChatGPT. You know, me and him go way back, and he hooked me up a little bit. So the idea that I got for the game is it's going to be kind of like natural disaster survival, and well, what am I doing here? Alright, that's but yeah, it'll be similar to natural disaster survival, where you're in a lobby and then you get spawned into a map and you've got to survive the disasters. But I think I'm going to add a really cool plot twist, and it's going to be like pretty much a different game, but it's the same style and system as natural disaster. But yeah, it will be like pretty much the same. So you spawn into a map, get a random disaster, and you got to try to survive the disaster. But here's how the plot twist is going to be. Alright, so here we have all the basics of the game. So we've got the insects, got the ant, ability is to run fast, grasshopper, its ability is to jump high, spider, its ability is to crawl on objects, and maybe wolves, but I don't know if that would be a bit too overpowered, because it could just crawl on the roof and then easy win. So maybe only like objects it could crawl up. Ladybug, it gets invincibility for 3 seconds, kind of like a force field bubble thing. And the cockroach, its ability to glide. I'm kind of basing that off like the elytra from Minecraft, and I think that would go good. Maps, we have kitchen, bedroom, garage, and living room. For the disasters, we got a kitchen flood, kitchen sink flood actually, which will basically just be like a tsunami. Toaster, shooting out toast, so it's gonna like, I kind of imagine it like, you know, it's toaster, shoots out toast, and then it's kind of like tracking the players, kind of like a guided missile from Fortnite, I guess. And then a giant cat. I'm thinking with this giant cat and the giant rat, we're going to have it so other people can control them. So like it'll randomly pick somebody and they're the giant cat or the giant rat. And then giant vacuum, that's just going to suck people up, pretty self-explanatory. Ceiling fan, which will be a tornado. And then objects falling, that's more based for the garage, because I couldn't really think of anything for the garage. And a giant human, who might also make it so somebody can control them. But like that's the basics of the game, the base pretty much. I'm gonna have a UI. Could have a spectate, choose bug, choose insect even. Is spiders insects? They're like something else, aren't they? Daily login, and obviously a shop, because gotta get that money. Alright, so basically I'm just gonna go into Roblox Studio, into Blender, and to make these all a reality. Alrighty, so here we've got the models. We've got the ladybug. It's not the best. I just made this in Roblox Studio because it was really hard to make. Spider, I think this turned out beautiful. The rat, also pretty good. Maybe we could stretch him out a little bit. Oh, he's not stretching. Alright, we'll just leave him. We'll just leave him like that. Got the ants, pretty good. Grasshopper, and the cockroach. I honestly don't know what happened here. But, you know, things happen. Got the I don't know what that is, man, but kind of looks like a cockroach. Am I right? Wow. Now we've got to move on to the room models. Alrighty, so here we've got the maps. We've got the garage. I didn't realize how difficult this actually would be, because like if you look at it, right, even like these engine parts up here, each individual piece, there had to be multiple pieces. Like look at that, and that's like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces just for one little engine part. Got the cars. It's pretty basic really. Garage floor is wood for some reason. I don't know why. We've got a hammer. That's our tools. But yeah, this is the garage. Next up, we've got the kitchen. Really cooked with this one, I reckon. The only problem is this, because like, say we wanted people to get up on the table, didn't really know how, so just did a bunch of brooms. So there's like 3 brooms in this one room. I don't reckon this broom needs to be here. We could probably get rid of that. We've got some electrical plugs. Oh, there's 4 brooms. 1, 2. There's 4 brooms. Okay. But yeah, it's got the nice bench here. So even the oven you could probably hide in. Use this, climb up the cheese grater, go on the microwave. And even here, got a sponge. And if you jump on that sponge, then it can bounce you up here. Then, pretty sure you climb up this, and you could climb up this electrical cable. So you jump on here, and then you could jump on the fridge. But yeah, I think this looks really sick. Let's take a nice step back to look at it. That looks fine. Yeah, the problem is there's 4 brooms in this room, so we're going to be doing a lot of sweeping, I guess. And a slice of bread. And next up we have the bedroom here. Beautiful. Bouncy ball here, so you could bounce onto the desk. Another broom, because you know, can't go wrong with some brooms. Probably going to figure out a way to jump on this bed. Here's the vacuum model as well, for the giant vacuum that would attack you, suck you up. Ceiling fan for the tornado. I think maybe make these pillows, if you jump on them they'll bounce you up, so you could get on like up here or something like that, or even all the way up there. That would be nice. But yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty clean. And final map, we have the living room. It's actually quite fun. I need to like film a cinematic for all these rooms. Like, this is fire, man. But yeah, it's also pretty basic. TV, speakers, chairs. This is also pretty basic. Don't have a ceiling fan in here. Might need to add that up. Yeah, that's all the maps we have as of current. We'll probably wait till we publish the game before we release any more maps or anything. But now we're gonna have to move on to the UI. So basically, I did the model separate, did the room separate, and then I'm doing the UI separate, and then I'm gonna need some help, so I'm going to hire a scripter, because I'm not really that good at scripting. And then we'll just combine them all, and hopefully all goes well. Alright, so the audio was kind of bugged, so I'm just gonna have to do a voiceover here. Here we've got the UI for the game. It's pretty simple, nothing too crazy. We've got a spectate. So you can obviously flick through the spectating things. Then we've got the rewards, daily login, day 1, day 2, all that, and we've got the choose insects. But I have more than 3 insects, so we're gonna probably change that up a bit. Maybe have it so you can scroll or something. That would probably be a good idea. And then obviously we'll have the shop button. And none of these like really work that well, but it's pretty much just a base plate for these shops, because I might just get more help for it. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the stuff. And then now it's got to send it over to the scripter, and hopefully he can hook us up. And I found this cool game lobby on the website, not on the website, on a website. And it looks pretty cool, but I don't really think it would fit the theme of like insects in the house, because Loki has nothing to do with any of those. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Maybe we could like take some assets from this lobby or something. Alrighty, and here we've got the so this is the jar, which I'm going to use for maybe the lobby. Thinking to have the insects in the jar, or I was thinking maybe we could have like, let's move these out the way real quick. Have it like the main menu, so have play, settings, credits and all that, and then on the right side I would have this jar here, and then could maybe put like the stuff in the background, but it's still gonna have the insects in the jar on the main menu. I think that could look pretty cool. But yeah, so we've got the cat carrier, which is going to have the cat in it, the giant cat, and then the rat trap, which is obviously going to have the giant rat in it. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I think I'm just a goat, really. Could maybe stretch this out to make it bigger so it could fit the people in the lobby. But the only problem is like here, when you go inside, it doesn't really look like a jar unless you go outside, and then it looks like a jar. So we might just like scratch that idea. Alright, to wrap it all up, I made some final touches on the map. Here we got the cat carrier. Technically all I did was I just opened up the gate. This one, I added a block of cheese and dry did nothing to it. And if we go back over to the garage here, I added a few extra pieces on the shelf and I added some nice tools here on the bench. Added a bit of extra room to it. But that's all the models and the UI. Just need to hand it over to the scripter because I can't script for the life of me. And then hopefully this game should be finished in about another week.